There are so many women and men. They do not know where their problem lies. Now, this afternoon, I will tell you where your problem lies. Yes, I'll give you some details. I'll give you John Vaz. I've switched it on. I offed it and on it again. I switched it off and on it again. So it's now, I don't understand. Now let's go. There was a mistake we made growing up. We saw it as a thing of pride, many women and men. Listen attentively. Growing up in Africa, you see a fine girl, well dressed. Then, in the 80s, you see some girls wear shoulder pad, to make their shoulder broad. Wear some good bra. Now listen. Men, a lot of men were sleeping with women recklessly. Many women were sleeping with men recklessly. Now, unknown to them that some of these women you are sleeping with, or some of these men you are sleeping with, you are not supposed to have any kind of physical contact with these people because of the spirit that lives in them, the energy they carry. You don't understand. You are not supposed to sleep with these women. You are not supposed to sleep with these men. This is why you see you stay stagnated in life. Businesses are not going. You'll be wondering who is behind your problem. Nobody is behind your problem. You are your own problem. Because, let me tell you, sex is exchange of energies. Sex is exchange of energy. Okay, let me tell you something. Why do you think? Let me explain this in properly to you. If a woman is carrying gonorrhea infection, venereal disease, if I go sleep with that woman, I will contract that venereal disease. You see. Now, if I have HIV, if I go sleep with a woman who does not have HIV, I will transmit that HIV to that woman. Wait, hold on. If I have syphilis, any kind of infection, if I go sleep with a woman, I will transmit it in her body. The same way it is spiritually. Get the point? The way you contract diseases from somebody by sleeping with, that is the way you contract spiritual energy. You don't understand it. You exchange energies during sex. So if that woman is carrying unproductive spirit, if that woman is lazy, bad luck, or the man is lazy, bad luck, the man will transmit it in your body. You'll be wondering, now why are things not working? Now there are some people, after sleeping with them, everywhere you go, you meet, the doors will be closed on you. There are people that's after having contact with them, everywhere you go, it will look as if they robbed you mud, dirty. It will look as in fact, sometimes you are wearing spiritual mask. You don't know. See, wise men, life is spiritual. Wise men are very observant. You saw those men. If you see any woman or a man, whenever that woman or man is around you, good things starts happening. That's the woman you fight to get. This has nothing to do with looks. That woman or man, that whenever she's around you or he's around you, good things are happening in your life. You see your life getting better. That's the person for you. You are spiritually compatible. Your spirit and her spirit is in alignment. This is why I told you. Say, you don't marry a woman because this woman is beautiful or this man is handsome or this woman treats you good or this woman treats. What happens when you are in the environment, when you are around that person, when you live with that person? Now let me give you a gist. There are people, if they stay around you, you will not see water drink. You will not see food eat. You will not. If you are looking for a job, you can never get that job. Visa you will not get. This is why at times in life, you walk on some journey alone. You embark on some journey alone. You yourself alone. You and nobody. There are some journeys you go in life, that is you travel, you embark on in life. You don't need anybody. Because some people will cause you to miss opportunities by escorting you that place. Now, let me explain these things to you. Jesus Christ, I will give you instances now. Jesus Christ, you know, at the Garden of Gethsemane, sometimes when he goes to pray, at times he went to pray alone. At times he will take his inner carcass, Peter, James, and John, 3. He had 12 disciples. But sometimes if he goes to pray, he will select 3 people. The inner carcass. Why do you think he selects those 3 people and not everybody? Because there are people, if they are in your midst, if they are around you when you are praying, that your prayer will never be answered. Listeners, there are people, if they are around you, your prayer will never be answered. Learn from it. That was why Jesus Christ, he would drop some people and go with few to go pray. Even at times when he wanted to perform miracle, there was a place he went. There were cities he did not perform miracles in. Sometimes there was a blind man he wanted to heal. He carried the man, he dragged the man in the hand and took the man out of town because of the people around. Go check, if I remember the exact town and everything, there was a blind man. Jesus couldn't even heal. There were cities he couldn't perform miracle because of the people around and the town. This is not joke. Even in his hometown, he was unable to perform miracles. I keep telling you here, some of you may not understand. I keep telling you, there is an environment. Environment means your circle of friends, the town you live in, the village you stay in. There is an environment you will live in, you will never progress. There is a country you will live in, you will live and die poor. You think it's a joke? There is a land, there is a country you go to. Even if you are cursed, you become blessed. That land will bless you. The people will bless you. Some of you, why do you think God called Abraham out from the Ur of Chaldeans? Why do you think God called Abraham out of the land of his forefathers? You ask yourself, why didn't God bless Abraham in his native land? Why did God had to call Abraham out to go bless him in another country, in another land? Hold on. This is to tell you that separation is important. There are times you need to separate from people in order for you to see progress. Let's go deeper. It's not every time I'm in the mood to talk like this. So anytime you see me talk like this, collect it sharp, sharp. Sometimes I come out to, but anytime I talk about spirituality, collect it. When God called Abraham to leave Ur of Chaldeans, to leave his native land, listen, Abraham took his nephew along with him. I think that was Lot, was Abraham's nephew. He said, Bobo, come, let's go. So Abraham and his nephew, Lot, embarked on this journey, Listen attentively so that you hear. Along the line, after a while, Abraham's servants and livestock grew, and Lot too, his own grew. Now my battery, let me charge. After a while, let me make this story. Let me not take. You know what Abraham did? Life is spiritual. Abraham called Lot. Don't forget, both of them embarked on this journey. Abraham called Lot, the nephew. He said, Bobo, you see all this land? You see the whole of this land? He said, choose anywhere and carry yourself and your servants and your livestock. Go your way. Listen, Abraham called Lot. He said, at this point in time, you've got to separate from me. Go carry your luck and your destiny and begin working. Choose where to stay. Leave me alone. Let me live my life. Lot shows one side of the destiny with his people and his children and everything and waka comot. So that Abraham can have peace and it was after the separation that Abraham reached the land of Canaan. It was after the separation that Abraham entered Canaan. After he separated from Lot. You always want to carry people along. You don't know the time to separate, the time to end the relationship, the time to say, nah, it's enough. Let me carry my life, be going. You do not know that separation is important at times in your life. You need to separate yourself from your family, your mother, your father, your everybody, and carry your life and your destiny in your hand. You don't know. Sometimes that you saw how Abraham separated from Lot. At times you need to separate from your siblings, your family members, for you to see progress. After you come and say you are a Christian, you are this, you know nothing about spirituality. How many instances have I given you now? Examples have I given you? Sometimes not everybody is supposed to hear your prayers. Not everybody is supposed to know your plans, know what you are talking to God. That's what you're telling your God, the universe. You go to, if you have a job interview, visa interview, you want to go do something important in your life. Now escort me. Who are you calling to escort you? Who are you asking to escort you? That person will pollute your life, your favor, if the person escorts you. Don't you know that there are people who are cursed and there are people who are blessed? You do not know that curse is contagious, can be transferred. You don't know. Somebody can join you, enter your boat, and that boat will sink. You don't know. I'm not scaring you, I'm telling you the reality of life. Somebody can join your business will crash. There are some people will come to your business and you now listen. Yesterday I told you a story. Now somebody can come. You may be struggling. Now I'm even where do I start now? Let me give you. A man may be struggling all the days of his life. Miss Mendes said she had that experience with her cousin. Miss Mendes, not only you. You might own a business and you bring somebody, maybe a friend, a family member to come and join you. Your intention was to help, and that person will crash your business. The person will crash your business. You don't understand it. This is not you. People say, now what are you talking? Now you need to protect yourself. That does not mean you are bad. You are protecting yourself. Or now this life is a lot. Now let me tell you. Yesterday I spoke about the man I met on telephone. Maybe some of you listened to my yesterday program. The man I met on telephone yesterday. I spoke about it. I just called a man that I've never met in life. I told the man I was given 6,500 euros to pay. I explained what happened. The man cancelled that debt. Who you meet in life matters. I'm telling you. Who you meet in life determines a lot about your life. Who you marry, who you make your friend, who you make a friend, who you bring into your home, your business. Sometimes you bring your brother, your sister, somebody around you, they will sink your business. That your brother with good intention will finish your money. Your sister will finish your money. Your cousin, your nephew, you bring the person. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some cousins, some brothers you bring, and they will be a blessing. You just need to know the energy that person carries. Is it favorable to you? There are some women, married women, a woman who is married and living happily with her husband. You see the woman bringing the sister to come help. She wants to help the sister. The sister will take over the husband. In some cases, now I've seen things here. Let me tell you here. When we came here in the 90s, when we came here, so many guys had girlfriends, wives they were living with. And there were guys who had no place to stay, homeless. Their friends brought them in, accommodated them. They took over the wife. balance. I saw it more than 10 times. You don't understand. Took over the wife, married, give the wife belly, pregnanted the women. Life, oh! In the 90s, if you see fights here, even in the clubs, fight of somebody will snatch, that's a friend will take over the friend's wife, girlfriend. Somebody you accommodated that ate and dined with you. Now I told you guys, if I tell you stories, when Abraham was asked to see, when Abraham was asked to go sacrifice Isaac, he embarked on that journey, I told you guys, with one of his servants. But that servant's name was not mentioned in the Bible. Either one or two of his servants, listen attentively. When they were about to reach their destination, listen, Abraham, Femi, I see you. Femi, how far? Femi, how far? You left out, you run now. Femi, how far? I see you big time. Now, let's continue. Femi, long time. So, okay, let's continue. Now, let's continue. Femi, I see you big time. So, when Abraham, Femi, you know now, I see you big time. Good to have you here. So, when they were about, now, a lot of guys, let me anchor my gist now. Let me anchor my program now. I see everybody. So, when Abraham was about to reach the destination where he was to sacrifice his son, Isaac, guess what? He now asked the servants to stop there. He said, now you can stop here. Go read your Bible very well. Those servants, if you go check, he did not allow them to finish the journey with him. It's not everybody you ask to escort you somewhere. It's not everybody you bring in your business. It's not everybody you bring in your house. Don't get me wrong. There are some people you bring in your house, they become a blessing and a favor. Let me continue. You see, there are some men who are suffering. That is, you see some men, year in, year out, nothing works for them. That is, nothing works for them. Bachelors, that is, they are struggling financially. No business, nothing is going. Immediately they marry. That woman they married, some men, immediately they get married. A man that was poor before, immediately the man gets married, you see light in the life of the man. The woman will bring light in his life. The man will become a billionaire, start doing well in life. I'm telling you. Sometimes you see a child born in your family, a child may come. Even you see couples struggling financially, one child may come and open doors. Yes, you are looking for documents. The child will, immediately that child is born, the country will give you documents, give you accommodation, give you a job, your life will start going good. Many of you, I've given you many instances. The biblical Joseph, I keep telling you, just because Joseph was in the house of Potiphar, Potiphar's house was blessed. The presence of Joseph in the house of Potiphar, But go check your Bible. Joseph brought blessings in the house of Pharaoh. So somebody can come into your house and blessings will follow you. And somebody can as well come into your house. Problems will follow you. Life is spiritual. I've seen men that married Ashawo prostitutes. And don't blame those men. You don't get it. I've seen men that married Ron's girls. And those men, these are wise men. Those men that married those Ron's women, those, you will say, now, how come you marry this woman? Because that man and that woman, they are spiritually compatible. They are in alignment. You may be seeing it, say, listen, this woman, why are you marrying a shower? This is a prostitute. Listen attentively. That woman could be, that Ashawo could be a light in the life of that man. The man might be very, very spiritual person. Now, you may marry a virgin, go to the village and carry a virgin. A virgin that things are happening. You may carry a woman that knows that knew no man. Should be a problem to you. People go marry village girls from America. They think they are innocent. Carry you go America, carry you come Europe. They will divorce, separate. It will end in fights. You see the man regret his life. People go to Africa, go marry girls, village girls, that they thought were virgins and innocent. Go to America, the girl will be a thorn in the flesh of that man. Now, what I've known now, if I were single and a girl comes around me, and as the girl came around me, that things start happening, good things start happening in my life. Now I'll marry that girl. Irrespective of her tribe or her religion or wherever. A girl that brought blessings to me. Good luck. Now you never see you don't know how this life works. Even if the girl is a baby mama of 5 children, even if that woman is a baby mama of 50 children, as far as our spirits, our energies are in alignment, I will marry that woman. Why should I go marry somebody I will not see food eat? I will not see, even I cannot. Now, why some people are homeless? Why do you think a lot of people are home? Nah, life is spiritual. A lot of things happened along the way. You don't understand? Why do you think people are homeless? Something happened spiritually. Who you married, who you call your friend, a lot of things happened that made people homeless and broke. When the Bible said, listen, when the Bible said, ye are gods, it said you are gods. Do you understand what it means? You have power. You've got power. You can do things gods can do. You think human beings, you don't underrate human beings. So if somebody, you are gods, that's ye are gods. If the devil is living in somebody, I told you, if the devil, demonic spirit is living in somebody, that demonic spirit has power to do unthinkable things, cause damage. You don't understand it. I told you, that is why sometimes when things happen, you see some criminals, kidnappers, some people commit atrocity. If you ask them, they say it's the devil. The devil that lives in them. The devil that lives in them. Controls them. All these women, you see some women that sleeps with every man, some women, that's any man that gives them attention, they will go roll with the man. Sometimes there is a spirit behind it. You think it's a joke? All these women that you see that don't control themselves, men too, that don't control themselves, there is a spirit behind it. Israel, take your time, bro. Israel, take your time. Adenike, I see you, I see everybody. Now, should I go on? Israel, take your time. Take your time. You want me to stop this program now? Man, let me chew my granite, Jerry. See, let me drop this one for you. Let me drop this one for you. If you are unable to win your spiritual battles, you can never win your physical battles. It's not possible. Any defeat you suffer spiritually will manifest physically. Now this one not be prayer will not solve it. To succeed in life, you need to be spiritually strong, powerful, observant, spiritually observant, study patterns. Let me tell you what I mean. If you walk through a particular street on a Monday, say in the city you are living in, you walk through a particular street on a Monday, you had an accident. After some time, you walked through that particular street on a Monday. Second time, you have an accident. Third time, the same thing happened around that place. There is a reoccurrence. That is, you start asking questions. That is how wise people do. When there is negative reoccurrence in your life, that will make you wake up. This is spirituality. When there is a negative pattern in your life, negative repetition, every time the same particular thing, kind of a thing is taking place. Now wake up. Wake up. Life is deeper than you think. That's why you see in families, there are negative patterns and there are positive patterns, repetitions in some families. It flows in the bloodline. You start fighting it, start combating it on time. If you don't know, if you don't recognize, if you fail to acknowledge that this kind of a thing exists, you are in problem. How would you fight a war you don't know? Some people are at war, but they don't know that they are at war. How can you win when you don't know that you are at war? They are fighting you spiritually. You are facing spiritual battle. You don't know that you are facing spiritual battle. How can you overcome it? You come here now and dismiss it. What is Uncle Rodi talking about? You don't know that this money you see some people get. A lot of things are involved. Some people attract money. Some people chase money, but they cannot find money. But some people naturally attract money. Some people attract favor. They carry favor, they don't attract, they carry favor wherever they go. And that favor brings blessings. That's why they call some people celebrity. Anywhere they go, they are celebrated because of the favor in their life. Some people carry no favor. Guys, let me chew my granules. What do you think? Say it's a star. Now this is a star. Growing up, we were not celebrity. We didn't call people that are prominent, famous, doing well. We call them star. It's a star. Football star, music star. Star, star that shines. People that shine wherever they go. Miss Mendes, I did not buy cashews. I bought only granite. Cashews are expensive now. I went outside. Couldn't buy cashews. I bought granules. Star. Now, star shines wherever. In the night, when you see star shines. This is why, if you are shining like a star, don't associate yourself with people that will dim your shine. You get the gist? Some people, as you are shining, if they come in your surroundings, they may dim your shine. Now, I'm not telling you a lie. Could be sister, brother, family member, cousin, friends, anybody. Could be anybody. I'm not scaring you. Some families are blessed. You see good people. Everybody is a celebrity. Everybody is doing well. Some families, you see poverty. They baptize them with poverty. Nobody comes up in that. Now, look around. There are some families you will not see anybody doing well. No single person. No voice. Even to eat ordinary granules, they will not see. Drink water. Even to drink water, they will not see water drink. Guys, your eyes should be open. I mean, this is not about carrying Bible or carrying Quran. Life is spiritual and not religious. Our ancestors weren't religious, but they were wise. They were spiritual. And they survived very well. Some of them were able to live 120, 130 years because they understood the spirituality of life. They don't behave anyhow. They don't offend people. Real native doctors. Let me tell you, native doctors of the old, they don't sleep with women, even their wives. They don't sleep with their wives anyhow. Real native, not this Gen Zs, not this nowadays native doctors. The real native doctors, there were things they abstained from. Real native doctors were very, very spiritual. People that grasses speaks to them. Grasses spoke to them. Don't you know that there are some people, as they are walking in the bush in Africa, grasses will be talking. They know the works of every grass, every tree, every leaf. Highly spiritual. When they pollute themselves, they cannot have that spiritual insight. You don't understand. You don't sleep. Those men who abstain, they don't sleep with their wife. Their wife, they married anyhow. Today, you see these native doctors that call themselves, they are sleeping with their clients. They are this thing. Every woman duping people, collecting money from people. Native doctors did not do those in the olden days. Their job, they don't even charge you for money. They perform their whatever. And if you are happy, when the result comes out, you come and thank them. Israel, come here with your religion. Israel, stop talking rubbish. Maybe you are still a small boy. When Jesus said, give unto Caesar what is Caesar, who said it? What is Caesar's in the Bible? Give unto Caesar what is Caesar, and give unto God what belongs to God. You came here now to argue me. This is why you fell in school. Do you want me to go deeper now? What do you understand by give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar? Give unto God what belongs to God. That means Caesar has his own power and his own doings. When Joshua called the children of Israel and said, Choose ye this day whom you shall serve. As for me and my family, we shall serve the Lord, Jehovah. Who was he talking to? That means there are different powers, gods. In the Ten Commandments, I'm giving you the simplest examples. In the Ten Commandments, when Moses went to Mount Sinai to go bring the tablets, one of the Ten Commandments says, God, he says, thou shalt not have any other God besides me, for I am a jealous God. Thou shalt not have any other God besides. That means there are other gods who are still powerful. Thou shalt not have any other God. So there are other gods. You come here to showcase this thing. Go, one of the Ten Commandments, go read it. Thou shalt not have any other God. So there are other gods that are powerful too. Let me tell you what you do not know. When David and Goliath met, some of you are not, you don't know. We're not even talking religion here, we are talking spirituality. But I'm citing some biblical verses for you to know. When Moses and Goliath met, Goliath called on the God of Philistine, not on the God of Israel. Are you getting it? When David and Goliath met, to tell you there are different gods, Goliath called on the God of Philistine, and David called on the God of Israel. When I tell you that every nation, everybody has his own God, you start arguing me. You start arguing. There are powers. There are powers. You don't know that. I've shared the story of what I saw growing up in my village. Maybe when I go live later, I will share the story. I've used my eyes. This is not, I've used my eyes to see things, spirits. You may think, what is this? I've used, there are, how do you call it? How do I call it? How do I explain it? Spiritual entities on this earth living with us. When I go live, I will tell you what I saw with this is not being drunk or anything I saw. Now, this life is deeper than you think. And I'm going to share more stories. Now, listen, why do you think we dream dreams? Why do you dreams? If you know how powerful dreams are, you will not be talking these things. Life is spiritual. Okay, then, how did Joseph's dream was made manifest? Joseph's dream, the biblical Joseph, his dream materialized. He later became the prime minister of Egypt. Some people have the gifts of seeing. Some have the gift of seeing visions. Some to prophesy. People, they see things. People do see things before it happens. Sometimes when a particular thing wants to happen, they will see it in their dreams. This has nothing to do with religion. It's a gift. Some call it premonition. There are some people, when bad things want to happen, they will feel it. Some, when good things want to happen, they will feel it. They will know that good things are about, they will see it in their dreams. You ask people, go listen to stories. There are some people, some women will have a bad dream. Warn their husbands, please, today, don't go outside, don't do this. The husband will stubbornly go outside and meet tragedy. Human beings have power, so some people, people are different. When I tell you there is a spirit that lives in every one of us, you think it's a joke. Esther, I see you. When the Bible talks about dreams, in reality, even me that is talking here, there are dreams I will dream, I'll be worried, I start looking for how to cancel it. If you are spiritual enough, there are some dreams you dream. You know that if you don't cancel it, bad things may happen. It's only somebody that is spiritually weak that will be. Now, let me tell you, before anything will happen in the physical, it will take place in the spiritual. And if you are spiritually strong, they will be showing you that thing in the dream. Before that thing takes place, you'll be having some kind of nightmares, if you are very, very observant and spiritual, you will know that now if you will start looking for how to cancel that thing from manifesting physically. When you have a dream, you keep having good dreams. You see that at a time, good things will be happening in your life. But if you're having bad dreams, nightmares, that's 1,000,000%. Bad things may happen in your life. It's likely to take place. If you're not able to win your spiritual battles, even in dream, let me tell you what you should do and what you should know. Anytime you are in a fight in dream, make sure you win that fight. Anytime you are in a struggle, you see an animal in the dream, make sure you kill that animal. If somebody comes to fight you, anything you do make sure you keep winning in your dream. If you win in your dream, you will win physically. Let me end this program. I've spoken enough. It's no joke. I will tell you why when I come out later. I will tell you what happened to me. And you will learn. If you don't win your spiritual fights, your dreams, you are dreaming this. If you don't win your fight in the dream, you cannot win your fight physically. I will be back. Let me eat some granuts and banana. Guys, have you followed I forgot to tell you to go to my YouTube page and subscribe to my YouTube page. Go to Uncle Rodi on YouTube and subscribe. Go to Uncle Rodi on YouTube and subscribe. Now, if I have a dream, and that dream, maybe I see an animal in my dream and that animal escapes. If I wake up, I'll be worried. I would like to repeat that dream so that I kill that animal. I don't miss it in my dream. I make sure that I slaughter that animal in dream. Because that is victory. If I miss whether any animal, whether it is any ant, any animal you see, make sure you touch it in your dream. That is victory. If nobody has told you this, you are hearing it now. Pitoto, I don't know what time I'm going live. It depends on my mood. Go to my YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube page. See Uncle Rodi on YouTube. Search for Uncle Rodi on YouTube and subscribe. I don't understand. You are not showing support. You come here now, you are gaining from the knowledge. You don't want to show support. Go and subscribe now. Or you see that my bio, TikTok bio, you see that link. Go press that link. It will direct you to my YouTube channel. Go subscribe. That's a way of showing support. Now let me drink some water and eat my this thing. I'll be back. I seem to be in the mood to talk a lot today. Now hey. Males, I see you. Now, even there is a message I wanted to drop. I forgot it. An eye-opening message. But when I come back, I hope I will remember it. After listening to that message, you'll be happy with your life. Me, I not regret anything. I just did. So guys, now have you subscribed? What's up with you? And I didn't do you any wrong. Oh. I not do you wrong. Subscribe. So guys, let me eat my granuts. Cynthia, I see you. You are just showing love. You see the likes. I see you, Cynthia. So, Adenike, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you. So guys, see you.